And that means we're going to have some unhealthy air quality here. We already have unhealthy air quality for sensitive groups, and I think it's going to become unhealthy for pretty much everyone as we head through the evening here. Unfortunately, it's already that way across portions of New Jersey, so you want to try and limit the amount of time you spend outdoors. Certainly limit that exertion level if you do need to be outside. This poor air quality is probably going to be with us through tomorrow at the very least. It does look like we'll probably start to see some improvement with some showers as we head through Saturday and Sunday. Larry.
Thank you, John. Meantime, Governor Hochul says, okay, folks, mask up depending on your sensitivity to this smoke. That's not a mandate, just a suggestion. She says, meantime, New York is sending another crew up to the border to help put out these fires.
Air quality is unhealthy in every corner of the state of New York. Wildfires from more than 500 miles away continue to burn, and we're feeling the impact right here in real time in our city and our state.
And again, as we mentioned, you can see how bad the air quality is in your neighborhood by pulling up that website, airnow.gov. May not be the best day for a swim either, but that didn't cancel opening day for New York City's public schools.
School is out, schools are finally open, and the only thing on 11-year-old Sean's agenda is and although there is an air quality alert, that's not deterring Rachel Stevens from bringing her 3 young children to the pool.
I think everyone's still so traumatized by the last time. They're like, oh, it's coming again. But they said it was yesterday, and the HRI, I think, was up to 30 or something. I'm okay with it.
If the weather isn't impacting the crowds, the lifeguard shortage is. Only half of Marcus Garvey Pool is open for swimming as the City Parks Department spreads resources thin in order to keep all of the pools open. Marla Guidance, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM at the Marcus Garvey Pool in Harlem.
AccuWeather says warm and hazy with some clouds tonight. A low of 68 degrees. Tomorrow, very warm. Starting off the weekend, hazy sun mixing in with clouds, a high of 86. The air quality will still likely be impacted by smoke and haze. Right now, 81 degrees in Central Park. Winds news time 5:07. The Biden administration rolling out a new plan now to address homelessness among veterans here in the U.S.
The Biden administration plans to invest more than $3 billion in programs that will help homeless veterans across the country by putting a roof over their heads. The money, according to the White House, will go towards several support services like legal aid, resources to find jobs, and programs to quickly rehouse veterans experiencing homelessness. The Biden administration says homelessness among veterans has fallen by 11% since 2020, and these new actions will advance their goal to permanently house at least 38,000 veterans in 2023. Faith Abube, ABC News, the White House.
And New Jersey isn't number one when it comes to pizza or bagels. Everybody knows those honors go to New York, and Walter Geist wrote this, I will not be responsible for anybody who calls in and says, how dare you. Anyway, the Garden State is about to stand alone in at least one area. Oregon is a step away from allowing drivers to pump their own gas, and once they do, it'll leave New Jersey as the only state in the U.S. where self-serve gas is still banned. There's been a proposal in Trenton to change that, but some are concerned that allowing self-service will lead to gas station attendants losing their gigs, and in some cases, seniors and folks with various physical issues being forced to pump their own. We're back in a moment. When's news time? 5:09.
Hey, I'm Andy. If you don't know me, it's probably because I'm not famous. But I did start a men's grooming company called Harry's. The idea for Harry's came out of a frustrating experience I had buying razor blades. Most brands were overpriced, overdesigned, and out of touch. At Harry's, our approach is simple. Here's our secret. We make sharp, durable blades and sell them at honest prices for as low as $2 each. We care about quality so much that we do some crazy things, like buy a world-class German blade factory. Obsessing over every detail means we're confident in offering a 100% quality guarantee. Millions of guys have already made the switch to Harry's, so thank you if you're one of them. And if you're not, we hope you give us a try with this special offer. Get a Harry's starter set with a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, shave gel, and a travel cover, all for just $3 plus free shipping. Just go to harrys.com and enter code TRUST at checkout. That's harrys.com, code TRUST. Enjoy.
Now this message, old car giving you problems? Donate the thing. Call 1-877-CARS for Kids today. When's news time 5?
soccer, but there's so much more to Manchester. Bursting with personality and energy, the city of Manchester is one of the most exciting places to visit in Great Britain. Uncover the hidden stories of the Northern Quarter on a street art tour, with artwork lining the streets and sidewalks. If shopping brings you delight, consider popping into some of the small independent stores. From the latest styles from British designers to a memorable trinket or souvenir to share with your friends and family stateside, Manchester has it all. On a special note, Manchester wouldn't be complete without experiencing the legendary music scene. Discover the latest bands and walk in the steps of so many iconic performers that have emerged from this part of Great Britain. And Aer Lingus provides the perfect liftoff as you embark on your Manchester adventure with daily nonstop flights from JFK to Manchester. Visit airlingus.com to reserve your seat, or go to visitmanchester.com to plan your adventure to Manchester today.
Well, one more day, everybody, and the weekend is here. We fooled around and made it through another Thursday. How about that? Now let's get you home here this afternoon. A lot of extra traffic, of course, with the president in town and all. Expanded traffic. Wednesday, this time 511 from the Mercedes-Benz Edison.com traffic center. Here's Greg Wright.
Now let's go to the Upper West Side so you don't. President is in that part of town now. That's where event number 2 of the day is. The Upper West Side, especially Central Park West, Columbus Avenue, and especially the cross streets through the 90s, all of them going to be subject to closure with the president in that part of town. Wherever he goes, you can't. So the frozen zones, the rolling closures, and the overall increased police presence, you've got a lot of that right now on the Upper West Side. And we'll have more events through Midtown East and the Upper East Side for the president as the night goes on. So if you want to be in the city tonight, if you've got plans to come in, maybe take the train. A, B, C, D, R, W, N, and Q trains all have issues, but there are some trains that are running on or close, like the 1, 3, 4, E, and M train, and the G train, L train, and 4 train as well are in pretty good shape. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Citybound side of the George, 20 up, 10 down. Nothing coming easy at the outbound George, and on the west side of town, southbound west side, that's going to stay slow all the way down to the 70s. Lincoln, it's about 20 minutes in now. The outbound Lincoln's about 20 minutes again. The outbound of Holland, that's where the action's at. 40 to 60 out of lower Manhattan. Inbound Holland, an extra 45 off the Skyway. The outbound covered roadway is a mess. Newark Bay Extension, for all of its faults, it's the better option for you at this hour. Whitestone Expressway, a mess either way between Northern Boulevard and the Whitestone Bridge. Clearview is a better option. Traffic is sponsored by your local Mazda dealer. The first ever Mazda CX-90 is here, the only 3-row SUV offering the performance of an inline-6 turbo engine and craftsmanship of a hand-stitched leather interior. Experience the Mazda CX-90. Visit your local Mazda dealer or MazdaUSA.com for more information. I'm Greg Rice, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
And now your 1010 Wins AccuWeather 4-day forecast. This hour is sponsored by Raleigh Motor Company. Here's meteorologist John Ferrick with this live report.
Yeah, Larry, air quality alert's still in effect, and we're going to see that air quality deteriorate as we head through the evening here, it looks like. Certainly it's unhealthy for sensitive groups already. It's probably going to become unhealthy for pretty much everybody as we head through the night here tonight, unfortunately. Hazy, warm night down to 68. Tomorrow, hazy sun mixing with clouds, very warm, we're up to 86. Humidity comes up over the weekend. See a couple of showers, maybe a thunder shower Saturday, high 80. That should help to improve the air quality a little bit. And then a couple of showers, again, maybe a thunderstorm on Sunday. We're up near 80. Right now in Central Park, we've got 80 with some sunshine, going down to 68 tonight in Midtown. AccuWeather meteorologist John Ferrick on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Boy, they had more food than you could shake a spoon at today over at the Javits. Did you hear about the world's largest specialty food industry thing? What are they calling it? The Summer Fancy Food Show? Oh, wish I was there for that. I'll tell you more about it when we come back. Wednesday News Time, 5:14.
This is Juliana Tarian, President and CEO of Raleigh Motor Company. 2023 marks the 65th anniversary of our family of dealerships, including Acura, BMW, Lexus, and Mercedes-Benz. It is an honor to be an integral part of the beautiful Long Island community. Come see the Raleigh difference for yourself at one of our locations in Roslyn, Westbury, and Glen Cove, or online at Raleigh.com.
That's RALLYE.com.
Hi, I'm Stu of
about Stu Leonard. And one of the things that's really fun to do is go out to the Midwest and meet our ranchers. You almost feel like you're going back into the stagecoach days. And these are people that live around cattle. They want to talk to us about how Stu Leonard sells them. So they're fascinated to see, hey, wow, you sell a lot of porterhouse steaks or ribeyes or, New York strips. And we just want to really get to know them and to learn from them and buy better products.
When's news time? 5:15. It was a full house at the Tabbits today for the Summer Fancy Food Show earlier this week. Over 30,000 people showed up to the sold-out convention event, which is the largest specialty food industry event in North America. Industry professionals there from all over the place flocked to the show to discover new products and spot new trends. Betty Alexander of Enterprise Greece was there to host the Hellenic Pavilion, telling 1010 Wins that it's all about showcasing cultural flavors and experiences from around the globe.
New products are being known around the world, like Greek wines, as an example. I keep on hearing from people here, oh, I love Greek wines. I didn't know about that. Not until I traveled to Greece, not until I tried it, and now I'm hooked. And where can I find them?
She says Greek wine is having a moment, along with the country's olive oil, especially when paired with the classic Greek salad. Well, having to sit through a flight delay is certainly no fun, but it can lead to you making some new friends. Ask Phil Stringer. He was stuck for 18 hours on a flight on the ground from Oklahoma to Charlotte not too long ago. The only passenger who stayed on board the whole time, and even though they probably would have rather called it a night or a day, he tells ABC7, he ended up getting chummy with the flight crew.
They had to get called. They were at their hotel. Like, they were going to go to bed. I felt so badly because I was like, oh my gosh, they literally had to come here for me.
I'd have been like, dude, you need to get off this plane and go sit in a chair or whatever. Stringer says, though, being friends with the flight attendants doesn't get you anything extra while you're sitting through a long delay.
They were joking with me. They were like, no peanuts, no pretzels for you.
Maybe he didn't get any extra snacks, but Stringer says he did exchange numbers with the crew, and they've all been keeping in touch. They're friends now in a group chat. And it looks like The Count and the others on Sesame Street had it right when they used songs to help you learn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
What's really sad is I remember that song as a kid. Anyway, a researcher from a university in Turkey just took a look at years of test scores from kids young and old and says 73% of those who integrated music into their lessons did significantly better, as did 69% of those who learned to play an instrument and 59% who took basic music lessons. The researchers say it all makes sense because math and music have a lot in common, like the use of symbols and symmetry. Plus, both require abstract thought and quantitative reasoning. When's news time? 5:18. You get a doorbell camera, you get a doorbell camera, and you get a doorbell camera. They wish they had them for everyone, but the first 40 listeners who call 833-933-SAFE will get a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your cell phone with installation of your Sloman Shield. You can see your home right from the palm of your hand. That's not all. Slogans is giving you a free customized home security system and professional installation. That's when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, motion detector, 3 armed doors, and backup battery. Plus, if you're one of the first 40 listeners to dial 833-933-SAFE, you'll receive a free doorbell camera with the installation of your Sloman Shield. So call Sloman's right now at 833-933-SAFE. 833-933-SAFE. That's 833-933-SAFE. Sloman's. The difference is human.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-417-5101 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-417-5101. That's 800-417-5101. What do you have to lose? Call 800-417-5101. Again, 800-417-5101.
Watching the fireworks is only half the experience. Crank up the music that goes with the spectacular on the only station that has it, 1010 Wins, the exclusive partner of the Macy's Fireworks Show, and now in crystal clear audio on 92.3 FM.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Mostly sunny and 81 at 5:20. I'm Larry Mullins, and here's what's happening tonight. More reaction on today's big Supreme Court decision striking down affirmative action in a pair of cases involving two major universities. Some say the ruling takes us back decades. We'll get reaction on the Hill and here at home. We'll also get the latest from the Weather Center on the smoke cloud that's floating over us. We're hearing that it's going to get a little worse around here before it starts to get better, folks. You hear the news, that big fire at Tiffany's, the main store on 5th Avenue. Yeah, they didn't say the exact origin yet, but it said huge plumes of smoke pouring out of the place. The FDNY cracking down on illegal refurbished e-bike batteries. They zeroed in on a place on Madison Street where a fire killed 4 people the other day. And we'll have the latest from downtown, where Mayor Adams and the council speaker rolled out the ugly and the expensive truth about the New York City budget. It's a beaut. 1010 Wins AccuWeather, cloudy skies tonight, warm and hazy, dropping down to a low of 68 degrees. This time 521 from the Mercedes-Benz of Edison.com Traffic Center, the expanded version. Here's Greg Wright.
Now, as you know by now, President Biden is in town. He is right now on the Upper West Side for an event, so Central Park West and Columbus Avenue and possibly Amsterdam Avenue as well, all with closures throughout the 90s, 96th, where it looks like a bit of a parking lot as well. You want no part of the Upper West Side. The President's also going to be back on the Upper East and through Midtown East before the night is over. It is a long day in the city for the President, and